This morning, we are getting a closer look at standardized test scores in Oregon's largest school district. Portland Public Schools just released results from last school year statewide testing. Fox's Mia Villanueva joins us live in studio with a closer look at this. Mia, how are students in the Portland Public School District doing?
Well, Kim, test scores show students at PPS are outpacing students at other Oregon schools in both English and in math. Elementary school students are doing really well. Over 60% of PPS elementary schools grew in English and math, with Richmond, Buckman, Lent, Whitman, and Sitten elementary schools showing double-digit growth. PPS Superintendent Guadalupe Guerrero spoke at Sitten Elementary School about an hour ago about those results. He attributes the growth to paying specific attention to what students and teachers need post-pandemic.
Adherence to a very clear instructional framework, the implementation of new high-quality materials, aligned opportunities for our teachers and our leaders to engage in professional development and training, and post-pandemic in particular, making sure that we pay attention to all of our students' non-academic needs, especially mental and behavioral health.
There were promising scores for middle school students as well. 90% of PPS middle schools saw gains in mathematics. However, district leaders still want to see improvement in middle school science. Students showed decreased proficiency in that subject. Now let's take a closer look at scores from PPS elementary schools. So the district says they've returned or exceeded pre-pandemic testing levels in English and in math. So we're comparing testing scores here from 2019 to this past school year, 2022-2023. A lot of progress made in English and math for students 3rd through 5th grade, with the exception of 3rd grade English. You can see that no progress made in those test scores there. So pretty good news for PPS students overall, but it's not all good news statewide, right, Shauna?
Boy, Mia, you are right about that. Average scores for 8th graders statewide went down in all subjects. So we want to start with English. Those scores are down 2% from the 2021-2022 school year, but they're down more than 11% from the 2018 to 2019 school year. That's before the pandemic hit. Now let's take a look at math. The average scores are down 0.4% from the last school year, but look at this. They are down nearly 13% from 2018 to 2019. And finally, science, so they dropped 0.8% from the year before, but look at pre-pandemic levels. These are down 11.5% from before the pandemic.
All right, let's compare that to 5th graders who made gains or stayed steady in all 3 subjects. In English, those scores are still about 7% below what they were in the 2018 to 2019 school year, but there is a slight improvement from last year. And now we'll look at math. That's about 7 percentage points below what it was before the pandemic, and it's up 0.7% from the last school year. Finally, science scores held steady between the last school year and the one before. Those are still down about 4 percentage points.